Hey everyone, today we're going to visit Devil's Lake State Park on the Old Coot Camper channel, one of the nicest Wisconsin state parks, located about an hour north of Madison, Wisconsin, a couple of hours, maybe 2.5 hours from Milwaukee. We'll take a look at the lake while we're there. We'll check out the campground. We'll do some hiking in the rocks, and then we'll visit Baraboo, Wisconsin, and some junk art and a winery as well. So come along, hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, so what do I think about Devil's Lake State Park as a campground? So the camping here is a little bit different than what I've experienced in other campgrounds. If you like that secluded feel, even though really in most state campgrounds the sites are pretty close together, here you don't even get the feel of it because it's pretty wide open. I did have some problems with my own particular campsite. Would not recommend this one in particular for this reason. There's so much pressure on this hitch right here, no matter what height it is, I am unable to release it because of the combination of the angle that I'm on the hill, and also the fact that the weight distribution hitch is angled a bit. So I'm unable to release that. That's all right. I'll camp with it this way. It is a little bit annoying. Not starting out so good here at Devil's Lake State Park, but I do have a beer, and that's not all bad. But anyway, if you are camping here with a bunch of families and kids, and you like to let them roam around, this is a great place for that. The other thing that Devil's Lake is really known for, and you get a lot of people that just come here every single weekend and without camping, and that is the hiking and the rock climbing. Of course, some very challenging, from my perspective, hikes up the bluffs around Devil's Lake. Some real ankle twisting capabilities or knee popping capabilities. So if you've got weak ankles or bad knees, some of these trails are not for you, but I found them quite challenging for me and exciting. So take a peek at some of the trails. Okay, finally found the East Bluff Trailhead. Let's take a peek at what this 2.5 or 3 mile hike looks like. Quite the walk up that first hill, but you can already start to get an idea of what Devil's Lake is all about. Rocks and rock climbing. Well, I certainly guess it's appropriate that we have to climb down in order to get to Devil's Door. Pretty. And now I'm feeling like I'm walking out of hell, up through purgatory, and up to redemption. And once I get to the top of this hill, I walk a little ways, and then we head down a trail called Potholes. You won't see very much or any video and maybe a picture there because, quite frankly, I was using both hands to not fall on my rear end, and I did actually slip twice. It is a pretty steep downward hill on granite smooth rock all the way down. Once I got down to the bottom from the Potholes trail, it seemed that my legs were shaking, and therefore discretion was the better part of valor. As a result, rather than walking back up, I actually took the easy way around the lake on the asphalt path, and the only thing I had to contend with there was a swarm of mayflies, and it's not even May. Well, I just made it around Devil's Lake. But it was a great hike altogether. I've got one more hill to climb behind me and then down the other side to my campsite, where I think I'm going to have me a beer or two. So the other thing that's kind of nice is that you're not too far from Baraboo, and that's kind of a unique town. We went in, we had some burgers at the Baraboo Burger Club, or Baraboo Burger Bar, I think it is. Really good stuff. And then if you're into something really different, which I thought would be cheesy but was actually pretty cool, Dr. Evermore's world, or the world of Dr. Evermore as seen on American Pickers. Check this out. Here we are at Dr. Evermore's World of Junk, I think it is. And after seeing a plethora of giant metal bugs and beetles and frogs, what better thing to do than stop and grab a few glasses of wine at one of the local wineries.
Your mouth.
Don't, because I look awful. I have witch hair.
Golf and wine. Sometimes we can be fun, right?
You are lots of fun.
Right. And I can't wait for dinner.
Dinner's going to be awesome.
Of course it will be.
It will be awesome.
You're now on film. So there you have it, folks. Will I come back again? Yeah, probably, because I really like the hiking. Not really enamored with the campsites themselves, but that's a small price to pay. The other thing I forgot to mention is there's the Baraboo World Circus Museum, which I didn't go see this time around, but that's pretty cool too. So those are my thoughts on Devil's Lake State Park. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Oh, and I did forget to mention that after Memorial Day, when this place really opens up for summer, they've got all kinds of things you can do on the lake. You can go swimming, you can rent kayaks, you can rent canoes. They've got concession stands with ice cream. So it's a great place to picnic, great place to bring the kids once the weather starts to get warm. So, didn't want to forget that one.